Hi, everyone. Okay, so guess what? We are here. We're here to talk about love. So many men have started talking about love since women have started talking about money. And I've done videos on this topic before, but men just don't understand that nowadays, being stable and being able to support the person that you're with and secure them emotionally and financially is what makes a woman love you. Okay. We don't love that you say things and not back them up. We don't love that, we're not, how can we fall in love with someone who can't even buy us a meal? Okay. It's going to be very hard to get a woman to fall in love with you when her meal can't even be paid for, when you never offer anything or bring any gift to her. How is she supposed to fall in love with you? I mean, women can fall in love with someone who's obviously out of their league just to be dogged later. But a smart woman understands that in order to emotionally invest in any man, they're going to have to be able to financially invest in a woman. Because when a woman emotionally invests in a man, she always loves harder, longer, and stronger. Why? Because she's a woman. So if you're not able to financially secure and support a woman, do not expect her to fall in love with you. And if you do, you know it's only because you're out of her league and she feels very lucky to have you, and we will call her a pick me. Okay. So if you can't provide and emotionally, um, you know, give a woman what she needs as well, because it seems as though these days we have to choose. Do we want a good guy who's emotionally supportive, A, B, C, and D, or do we want a guy with money who's going to support us and allow us to do what women do? Okay. Um, I don't really think we should have to choose, but we do. Okay. Because the guys that are close to our age or younger, they grew up watching their mothers pay for everything and be independent women. So they feel like, oh, since you have equal rights and you can earn just as much money as I can, you should do that too, because my mom did it. But that doesn't mean that that's the correct way, or that is the way that's going to get you the most emotional attachment from a woman. All it's going to get is resentment. That's all it's going to get, resentment. We'll pretend to love you, but we'll really resent you. And we'll talk about you behind your back. We'll call you sorry when you don't come through. But it will only be our fault for accepting you at subpar. So instead of making that crazy decision, then we just don't accept you if you can't come with the support that we need. And in order to fall in love properly, I have to feel safe, comfortable, and somewhat trusting. Okay. If you're broke, you ain't paying for no meals, and you can't, you know, provide any type of financial support if I am in need. If, keyword is if I am in need or when I need it from you, then why do you deserve anything from me? That's, or any woman. Why do you deserve anything from any woman? I don't understand. Why do you guys think y'all deserve anything? Even a conversation on the phone. So if you can't pay for a meal, if you don't have anything that I need, or if you don't have anything that women need, if you can't pay for their meal, what good are you? Like, we don't know what a good man is until they start securing us. That's a good man to us. A good man is not someone who texts us good morning. We don't care about good morning. We can get Siri to text us good morning if we need to. We can change Siri's voice to a man's voice. Okay, we don't need that. What we need is you to pay the phone bill, for you to take us out to dinner, to impress us, to secure us, to make us feel like we're safe with you, that we don't have to worry about anything while we're with you. Okay, So, and of course, I don't really have to go through all the maintenance in how much a woman's hair, nails, makeup, accessories, all those things cost to even look like the type of woman that you will ask out and be stupid enough to ask her to pay for her own meal. Okay. We don't need to run that down to you. Okay. Because y'all already know how much it costs. Go to Sephora and price that stuff. Okay. Go there. Our makeup costs more than your whole outfit. Okay. Oh, you want us to, oh, y'all need to work out and do stuff. Okay. Well, you know how much a gym membership is? At a gym where Dusties won't harass you. Okay. It's not no $10, baby. We got to go to gyms where men ain't trying to talk to us every 5 minutes. We got to go to the nice part of town where gym memberships are $80 and up. Okay. So, a real gym. Yes. So, yes, we deserve all that and more. You don't deserve love unless you can provide that. Okay. If you want free love, go adopt you a cat, a dog, whatever. You still got to feed them and you got to pay for the whole meal. Okay. Okay. And they'll exactly the same way. Okay. You can't, your cat's not going to come up to you. And a dog is not going to come up to you and stick around if you making, dog can't even pay for their food. Neither can a cat. So you telling me in order for you to, the dog got to love me first before I feed it. Okay. Well, these women out here, they're just trying to use us for food. We don't have to use you for food. We could use anybody for food. Okay. You are special that we chose you. If we do decide to use you for food, you are the fortunate one. Okay. If we want to use you for food, because you're using us to be seen out in public with us because we look good. Now, the next pick me that sees you in the regular spot that you probably go and decided to flaunt me around while you paid for my food is going to think you're all that. And you're going to get her probably the next day when you go back up in there alone. Okay. So, yes, we are very worth every penny of everything that you spend on us because you guys benefit way more than we do. Okay. That's how we feel. And that's how I feel. Um, You come in there with a beautiful woman that's obviously out of your league. Yes, she's using you for food, and you should be thankful. Take her to somewhere where there's women that'll be watching that you can go back and get later. Okay, if you think that woman is using you for food. I'm just trying to help y'all. If I was a man, that's what I would do. Obviously, this chick is out of my league. She's using me for free food. Let me take her to a spot where all the picnics can see me with the chick, and then next time I come through, which would be later on that evening or tomorrow, they're gonna all be in line waiting on me. Okay, that's game. You want some real game? There it is. Go buy a beautiful woman who's out of your league that will never call you back, who just used you for food, and you will have five in her place. The ones that are in your league. Okay, you gonna try that? Okay, but you got to pay for the whole meal and drinks because that's what the pick me is looking at. Oh, look how he treats her. Oh, look how beautiful she is. I want to be like her. I wonder he must have some money. Then they're going to be all interested in you. And they don't know what that chick did to get to that point. So they might have to work, they might have to do all this other stuff, A, B, C, and D, just to get a free meal because they're not used to having standards. So they don't know. They don't know any better. So you can lie and tell her, oh, I've been dating that chick for 4 months. We just broke up. Now then you can make up anything you want about her. But as long if that chick used you for food, use her to get other women after you didn't pay for her meal. Okay. You will still win if you're smart. If you're dumb, you're stupid, and it's your fault. Okay. If I'm gonna pay for some chick's food and I'm a dude and I know she's using me for a meal, I'm gonna get all I can get out of it. But I'm smart. I got my own brains and I don't just feel like I was used for my app 2 for $20 at Applebee's. I figure stuff out in, ahead of time, and that's how I work. If you had a plan and a strategy and you know what you're doing, then you really won't have to be on my channel no more trying to figure out how women are playing you. You can play the same game that we're playing that y'all actually originated. Okay? Anyways, you sound salty tonight. Oh no, it's just been a few days since I made a video, so I haven't been able to release all that I've been holding back in to make my video. Yes, it's been a few days. Okay. Do Am I tough? Uh-huh. Oh, I'm not tough. I'm just saying it like it is. Mhm. So, yep. So, men, if you are looking for love, stay within your league. Okay. Men try to date out of their league more than women do. And that's why they can't find love. And that's why they're always being played. And that's why this, and that. Because if you got a woman in your own league, she would be lucky to have her. And she would be lucky to have you. And you would be lucky to have her. Okay. When you try to reach up out of your league and the woman's standards are too high for you and you get mad at her, it's your fault, dudes, because you're reaching too far out of your league. You can't afford this. This don't come on layaway. Okay. So don't get mad, get money. If you can't afford to date out of your league, stay in your league. But the reason that most men don't stay in their league is because they don't like the women in their league. But they want to complain that women are gold diggers, ABC. No, you're just out of your league. That's it. We're not gold diggers. We have high standards. You just out of your league. Go back down to your league. You will have zero problems with women. All the guys in here that say they get women without spending a dime, that's because those women are in your league. Okay. So stay in your league and you can get all the whatever you need. Okay. Hey, Mickey. You can get all the love you need, all the love you want. Just stay in your league. If you want love from someone outside of your league, you got to emotionally and financially invest. Otherwise, go back down to your league. So, just so y'all understand what I'm talking about, um, we already know that a lot of guys, if you look at their baby mamas versus the type of women that they're trying to talk to or, are trying to get with or, want to rate you against when they try to talk trash to you, I always just say, well, I'm sure that I look better than your baby mama. You know why? Because usually it's the truth. And they know it's the truth. Otherwise, they wouldn't even try to approach you. And all. So why don't the broke guys want to settle? Because in their mind, they think they deserve a certain type of woman without putting in the work. And so when they are disappointed because the woman does not want to have anything to do with them or only uses them for a meal or whatever, they get mad at a woman that they could never have had anyway. They get mad at a woman instead of using that woman to get you attention from the women in your league. If you're gonna save up all your little money to take somebody out and you don't want to take out some ugly pick me chick and you just want to have sex, take out the beautiful one who's never gonna sleep with you and probably gonna ghost you. Then go get the pick me chicks that saw you. Okay, then you could have your cake and eat it too, but with two different people. Okay. And you could call the other chick's name all you want. Just say, oops. She'll still stay with you because she's a pick me. Okay. That that's why y'all finna say next. Support us older ladies so we can level up too. I still look good, but strike out every time. Well, you got to, if you're an older woman, you have to date an older man that's older than you. Because, okay, I don't know how old you are, but most men are attracted to younger women. And I'm older too. But if I'm going to try to target someone, they're going to be way older than me. Okay. So you're going to have to date, you're 54, you're going to have to date somebody 74. Okay. What about if you're 32? You're going to have to date somebody, mm, I say go for 62 in their 60s, early 60s. Okay. So, sure thing. Sure knows men better than most know themselves. Okay, so, hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. What's up, kitty? You want some love? Mhm. Wow. I'll give you love. Come here. Meow. So, who's texting me? Okay, I will write you in a few. Okay, so if men want love from women, most women out of their league, they're gonna have to financially invest. If you just want to be seen out in public with them, pay for their meal, take them out, and get them some drinks or whatever. Because if that's all they're using you for, then you need to figure out how you could benefit. Okay. And if you want real love, you're gonna have to really understand from a woman that's out of your league, you're gonna have to have some money. Okay. And that's just how it is. Mhm. 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 Anyway, I want children, but I'm not too keen on marrying a man. Well, if you have children, make sure the man has money. That way, when you file child support, you can get money too. You don't have to marry him. You have a child by a man with money, you still get money. Okay. If men like all these guys in the comments, I don't even know who or what and how old they are, but later on when they watch my videos when they're not live, they comment about, well, what about love? Well, what about love? But that's the last thing y'all want to tell a woman when you're in a real relationship is that you love her. Oh, I love you. I'm in love with you. That's the last thing y'all want to say. You have to like pull the words love out of a man unless you're asking them for money. Okay. Then, unless, oh, well, what about love? And I'm here to tell you. Don't bring up love to us because we brought up money. If you really loved us, if you really wanted love from a woman, then most of the women wouldn't be writing me saying, he doesn't say he loves me, or he's not trying to marry me, or he's not responding to me, or he's not doing right, or he's not doing this, and he's doing. What you want is someone who is going to uh, be with you for doing nothing. That's what you want. Okay. And that's not love, that's laziness. And if you want a woman to love you that you actually want to be seen in public with, want to marry, and want to have children with, and want to do things with, then you're going to have to get some money, point blank, straight up. Because a woman that values herself is also going to aim high when she chooses a husband or a boyfriend or a mate. She ain't going to aim low. She's not going to go fishing at the bottom of the barrel. Okay. With the half dead fish. She's going to go and get the best that she can get, not the worst. So please don't get mad at us when we, oh, y'all don't want love anymore. Mediocre love, this type of love. Y'all don't want to have love. No, we don't. Not for you. Not for you. No. We don't have love for Dusties. Not anymore. It's over. Dusty love is over. That went out in the 90s. Okay. Dusty love really actually went out in the 90s. If you're still in a dusty relationship, you are out of style. Okay. Dusty love went out with the movie Baby Boy. Right? Or it should. And yeah, especially like, and it's sad because most, hi Kitty, most other Jody, most other women don't have to deal with this. When a man asks you out on a date, it's automatically understood that he's paying. Okay. You want to be seen out in public with me. You want to take up my time. You want to have conversation with me, take me away from whatever I could be doing. You needs to pay. Okay. Housewives went out of style in the 60s. Well, they're back. It's called retro. Okay. Um, Pinup style is classic. Housewife pinup style is classic. Never will go out of style. What went out of style is dusty dating. Okay. So, love this kitty. So, yeah, being a housewife is better than being a dusty. I'll tell you that. I'd rather say I'm a housewife than a dusty. Right? Say no to struggle love. Yes. Show up and look good. That's all we need to do. Exactly. I want to be 1950s housewife, better era, and women were ultra glam. Exactly. Can you talk about some ways you can imply the secure my love before you get it thing in conversation? You know what? That's an attitude. You know, most men already know when you walk up in on your date that they're gonna have to secure your love. It's an attitude. It's how you carry yourself. It's what you will look like. It's everything combined. You can't just sit there and be like, you got to come there looking fierce. Like you will never touch this until you take me shopping, probably on a trip, till you pay some bills. You will never touch this. That's why you have to come in there looking and acting like that. It's all in your attitude mostly. They already know they can't touch you unless They do a bunch of stuff. Okay. You got to come in there like that. You can't come in there shy and like nervous. You got to come in there like you rang. You got to come in like you got to slither in there like an evil villain, knowing you're out of their league. Slither in there like an evil. Okay? Don't just walk in there like you're jealous and you're a little child. No, you walk in there like they should already understand what's up. You give them that look, you be like, "Hi." They already know. You ask for something, it's yours because you know it's yours already. And if you don't, then that's your fault. Okay? You already know that they're going to do it. That's how you go have to go in and ask for it, you know. Because if they say no, they know you're leaving right then and there. They know you will get up and walk out. Oh, okay. Well, look at the time. Gotta go. I think I left my faucet running. I have to go. Be out, you know? And it's even more embarrassing to get left in public, you know, especially if you say it loud, like, well, it was nice meeting you, Jim. I really have to run. Then when everyone just saw you walk across the room and wanted you, and this man felt like he was the luckiest man on earth when he saw you, and then y'all sit down for a few minutes and then you're out. It looks like he struck out. Then the man that was really salivating over you is going to follow you out to the parking lot or to the door and open the door for you. Wow, you look very nice tonight. Or if you want to be super slick, you can just walk over to the bar or another area and get your own drink and ghost him. So for the pick me fun, okay, thanks, Solo. $5 for the pick me fun. Okay, I will put that in there. Hmm. And older ladies, no, cooking for your man and bringing him some Tupperware full of home cooked food is not how you get a man or keep a man. Okay, that is not how you do it. So y'all need to stop cooking. Stop trying to get these young men because they can't do nothing for you, and stop trying to be their mamas. Okay, because I know I have a lot of older ladies that want consultations from me, but they want to be mothers. Okay, so you got to cut it out. You can't do that. Um, Uber Eats. Exactly. Like they're supposed to be buying you dinner. Hello. Yes. Do not cook food. Do not baby them. Do not give them any money. Do not do any of those things for them. Thank you, Dijon. Is it Dijon or Dijon? Thank you for the $5. Um, is there a way to get a Dusty to not be a Dusty? Yes. Go back in time. That's not your job, sweetie. That is not your top. That is not your job. Okay. If your man is a Dusty, it's because he's a Dusty. It's not your job to get him to not be a Dusty. Otherwise, you will just be a pick me Bob the Builder chick. Stop choosing Dusties. Okay. If you chose a Dusty, start over. You know, just think of him as your Dusty experience or your Dusty phase and move on to your next phase. You cannot make a man want to be better. You know, that's his choice. So if your man is a Dusty, the best way you could tell if he's going to change is if you start changing first and you level up first. And if he doesn't follow, if he's complaining, oh, why are you doing all that? Oh, why we have to do this or why this and why that? If he doesn't want to move forward with you or actually above you, since he's supposed to be the man, then you know he's not going to change. So you need to move on. Okay. If you're getting raises, if you're looking better, if you're dressing nicer, if you're putting yourself first and he's still not trying to do better with himself and you've passed him by, it's time to go because he's never going to, he doesn't, first of all, if he's not trying to be better than you financially, then you already know what he expects for you to pay the bills, right? For you to come out of your pocket. So just go and start over. Mhm. You feel guilty, but what's best for me? Why should you feel guilty? He didn't come out of your womb. That's not your child. So why do you feel guilty? He doesn't feel guilty when he sees Sharkeisha and looks at her booty and calls her up while you at work. I'm not saying that's what he does, but if he had the opportunity, do you think he would feel guilty? Right? I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care one bit. I'd be like, "Oh well, you was lucky to have me. You just." I would feel guilty for wasting my time. I would feel guilty within myself for wasting my time. I would, you know how you need to look at that? Just think of it, well, at least he can say he dated someone like me. There you go. That's all you gotta do. So, okay, thanks Solo for the $5. I'm not depressed. If I was, I'd be shopping. Anyway, ooh, my water. So, moving on. There's something going on with you. What is it? Shira can't be manipulated. That's right. If I was depressed, it would be because I have so many women writing me talking about how dusty they men are. Shoot. Shira help me. My husband left me. Shira help me. My husband ran away with this young chick. Shira help me. I have a dusty that's owes me money. Shira help me. Oh, thank you, Dijon Williams. Y'all making it rain over here tonight. The men's. So yes, you're securing me some money. You want some love? I give you love, love, love. Thanks. I'll take it. I just made more than a stripper in a ghetto club. I can't donate because the feature is not activated in my country. Oh, well, that's okay. Thanks for watching. Shira looks so down tonight. James must be out of Viagra. No, James is cooking right now. I don't know. Like, does something about yellow say down? I thought yellow was a happy color. It's like I pull up in a lemon. What are you having? I don't know, but I already ate earlier, so I'm probably not gonna eat what he's cooking. Mhm. I look zesty. Thank you. You thank you. Um, Yellow is also the color of jealousy. They are jealous. Ooh, wow. That's funny. Okay, so let's get back to the topic, and then I gotta talk about if you really want someone to love you, you have to love yourself first, men, by securing your career and your money and your savings and your integrity. If you want any woman to take you seriously and be able to brag about you to grown women, okay? So, yes. So think about it. How am I supposed to brag on someone who won't even pay for a meal? Oh, girl, he cute. He got a six pack, but I had to pay for my meal. That just erases everything. you know. Oh yeah, he's 6'3", but I had to pay for my meal. That just erases everything. You might as well be a Dusty. I mean, you are a Dusty, but you might as well be 5'1" and a man. You gonna make somebody pay for their bill? If I can't brag on you to grown women and impress them, I can't love you. I'm sorry. Thank you. So, how do you guys expect to get love? Most men don't date for love. You know what? Most men date so they can get sex. That's why they don't feel like paying for a meal is something that they need to do because they're not investing in you as a person. They're not investing you into a relationship. They're investing into how quick they can get sex. So, guess what? If a man is not willing to invest in a full meal and more, a lot more, they don't really want you. So, you need to understand that and walk away quick, okay? Or give them your pick me cousin's phone number, whatever. Do her a favor because you know what she wants. Um, I don't think it's gonna work out between us, but I think my cousin would love you. What do you mean? Why won't it work out? I just don't think you're gonna be able to, you know, meet my standards as far as But I have a cousin. I don't want her number. Okay, well, da, da, da. Well, I gotta go. Wait, hold on. Give me your cousin's number. I thought you said you didn't want it. I'll take it. She cute. Let me see a picture. That's how quick. So, if any man asks you to pay for anything, you already know what it is. They don't really want to invest in you. They want your sex. So instead of trying to figure out why they ghosted you, why they ask you to pay, feeling stupid, waiting on phone calls and texts, just dump them right then and there, okay? And go find somebody who will invest. Don't write me asking. Don't write me saying you paid this. If any man asks you to come out of pocket, leave. I only say you could buy stuff for men for birthdays if they've already bought you a birthday present and your birthday have already passed or a Christmas present or whatever. You can buy them something for holidays. Father's Day if they're a father, but don't buy them anything that ever costs more than anything that they bought you. Okay. Don't spend extra money. Don't be trying to impress them. A card and a card and some type of gift card for someone you just met, but only after he spent money on you. So, no, trying to understand this attitude of entitlement. No man puts up with this advice is straight. You know what? No man will put up with it if he can't afford to. Men that have money flowing in, like no big deal. A full meal is pocket change, so they don't care. If you counting pennies, if you checking your account every time you pump gas, then of course I'm entitled. But if you have a career, if you have money flowing in, you don't check your account but maybe once a month, then that's what I'm talking about. So if you're dusty, I'm sorry. This is not entitlement. This is what it is, okay? I'm sorry you got to check your account every time you pump some gas. I'm sorry you got to decide between dinner and gas, but that's your fault. That ain't mine. I just if you want me to come out to in public to eat with someone, they got to pay, especially if they're asking me on a date. Y'all need to make arrangements ahead of time, save your little coins, whatever. But I can't I'm not going to sacrifice my standards because you decided on a poor career or you're not where you need to get yet and still trying to date out of your league. Go date Pick Misha. Go date Sharkeisha who likes Applebee's 2 for $20 and who will pay for the entire meal. Don't come over here looking for women who are entitled because they just have higher standards. Okay. Don't be mad because you can't date someone until payday. That ain't my fault. Okay, I'm so sorry, but I can't help you. Does someone need to tell you the truth? I just did. I'm not entitled. I just have high standards, and so do most women because most women out earn most men. And that shouldn't be why that we should pay. It should be why you should do better. If you want to keep your status as masculine, okay? Would you like to be a masculine man again? Go get some more money. Why don't you make our paycheck look feminine again? How about that? We shouldn't make more money than you. Okay? That's all I'm saying. If y'all are man, y'all are stronger, y'all supposed to be smarter than women, go get the check that proves it. I'm sorry. I can't agree. I can't let no man lead me and feel protected if you broke counting pennies and looking at your bank account when you go and pump $2 worth of gas. I can't even love that, you know. You gotta decide between a full tank or minutes on your phone. I can't help you, you know. Yes, I'm entitled. Entitled to someone who knows their league. So I'm sorry. I have to see it from my perspective. Now, if I were a man and I was just trying to start off in my career and I'm trying to date and I know I don't have two pennies to rub together, I'm not trying to go ask out a beautiful woman who I know is not going to take me seriously. I'm just not. I'm going to go for somebody who I know will be happy to be with me until I get my money up. Um, what time is it in America? It's 10, well, where I am, it's 10 p.m. So, what are some things we can compromise on when looking for a man or love? Compromise, that's up to you. You know, I'm not compromising any of my standards. Okay. Fake hair, fake nails, fake life. Talk about wanting a real man. Fake man. Well, you know, fake men don't really care about if a woman has nice hair, nice nails, and makeup on because they can afford to buy it. Okay. And these nails aren't fake. Some of this hair is, but I can grow it just as long. And it doesn't matter. if it's fake or not. If you look good, if you can impress, if all the men want you when you walk in the room, that's all that matters. And I've had fake nails before too, right? They look good. Fake is fake. Okay, that's fine. Hey, Layla. How are you? I've already done my haul. What's up?
Kitty.
You want the cat?
No.
Oh, I opened her that wet food, but you need to give it to her before it goes bad. It's in that bag downstairs.
Kitty, today's your lucky day.
You can go feed her downstairs. Y'all say fake, 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 but when a fake, fake, fake woman walks by, you look. So you must like fake, fake, fake. When Nicki Minaj and Kim Kardashian and all them chicks put pictures up on the internet, you the first one looking. So whatever. We know what you like. We don't care what you say. We see your actions. That's why you never listen to what a man says. Just look at their actions, okay? Don't worry about what coming out their mouth because it's lies anyway. Watch their actions, okay? Because I don't see them on Naturalista's channel. Okay, I don't see them on Shea Butter and Vaseline channel right now. Where you at?
Mom, where is the food?
It's in the plastic bag at the bottom.
Where?
Downstairs.
Where's the plastic bag?
Downstairs.
But where is it?
Next to the cat food. The orange.
Where is it?
Huh?
Where's the cat food?
Downstairs.
Where?
Where it was.
It's not there.
Daddy must have put it somewhere. Go ask him. He probably put it under there where the dog food stuff was. So, yes, fake, 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 lie, lie, lie. Our fake is the same thing as your lies. How do you get a man who has money? How to make him feel like he needs me too? You got to level up to what a man with money actually is attracted to. First of all, got to hang out where they hang out. You simply can't stand shallow women like this. Good. Well, I'm out of your league. We out of your league. You shouldn't stand us. If you had a bunch of money, you'd be able to stand us. But since you ain't got money, you can't stand us. That's what it is, you know. And plus, we wouldn't talk to you like this. You get a whole different treatment. You get a whole different treatment. You get a whole new, different version of us. Okay? All of a sudden, we become like, oh, yes, I just went and did some charity for this foundation. And then tomorrow, I'm meeting with this organization. Thank you, Joseph Hughes, to talk about women's empowerment. Oh, and then thank you so much, Layla. I really appreciate that.
This was super heavy.
That's the version you get.
This was heavy.
I know.
20 pounds of litter.
Thank you, Layla. Oh, the food is in here. It's already open.
Okay, Kitty, today's your lucky day. You get to have 2 meals.
So,
Sorry.
You will never know that we're shallow because you'll be in our league. And you'll already know you're supposed to pay on dates and buy the nice champagne and impress a woman with, this and that. You'll already know that. So it won't be a big deal and it won't be being shallow. If a man has to fight for your attention, does that make him want you more? If he likes you more than you like him. Mm-hmm.
Finally got it out.
A frequency you can't get on. Hi, Kitty. She smells it. Go get it, Kitty. Go Rinse that out and throw it in the trash.
Oh God.
Cat's a food digger. Food
Oh,
digger.
right there. It's right there. Can eat it.
Put it where
Yeah.
why'd you put it there?
Mm-hmm.
Put it. The cat is a food digger. Whenever she sees food, she goes crazy.
I put more litter in her litter box. Hey, kitty Winnie.
So yes, thank you. Why did you put it there? You're supposed to smush up, they said, when she's like a fast eater. Like take the container and smush it so she has to like
It's already
take more
smushed.
bites. No, you didn't smush it. Like
It's
to the
already
bottom of the, because she's gonna eat that in 2 seconds. Look, because she can just grab it. That's okay. Thank you, Lady B, for velvet treats. Aw, thank you. We did buy her a bunch of stuff today. That cat is expensive.
Why are you going live on 2 computers?
Oh, I'm just reading the comments on this one because they're bigger.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the time is different on them.
Oh, but barely. Thank you. Velvet thanks you.
No, she thanks the food.
Someone's predicting the future and they're saying you're going to be a doctor, have a doctorate degree.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Layla. Thank you. How do you get your boyfriend to buy you a ring?
You just, hey, go buy me a ring or it's over. There you go. Just starting that relationship.
Layla says give an ultimatum.
Oh God, it's super heavy. Huh?
You don't have to pour a lot in there.
This is really weird. This literally looks weird.
I have had guys come into my inbox asking how to get their girlfriends back because they left them and da 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 da. And when I suggest buying a ring or an engagement ring, they can't. Well, I don't know about all that. So if you ask and they don't, that means you're not the marrying type. They don't want to marry you. Get out. Okay. Most guys say that after a year or 2, a man knows if he wants to marry you. So if you've been in a relationship over 2 years, you ain't got no ring, you ain't the one. So get out. Don't sit there and wait and hope and wish because you're wasting your youth. Because a ring doesn't mean you're getting married tomorrow. It just means engaged. You know, if they give you a ring, they should at least have enough time to understand that you could be the one. What are you doing?
I just want to set it down without getting murdered, Mommy.
Kitty, calm down. Look, she has food on her nose. Oh, men going their own way.
Oh, Kitty, please, you got how to.
Hey. So that girl wants a ring. Shira, how many times have you been proposed to?
0.
Well, I would say twice.
Twice.
Mm-hmm. I said no to the other one, child.
The first one or the second?
The first person to ask me.
What did he look like?
He wasn't ugly, but he didn't have no money.
What was his name?
I don't know. Do I remember his name? I don't even remember his name, child. I can't remember his name for real. That's it. I don't remember his name.
Kitty, you want to pull the plate?
I really don't. I forgot. I'm surprised it wasn't more than that. Well, I never stayed in a relationship longer than 6 months to a year, except when I met James.
What?
Everybody else was, I'm tired of you, bye. That cat talks a lot. What is she eating?
I prefer it.
Okay, that's
I'm-
enough. She gonna
I'm
explain.
dividing it up so she won't get sick.
That's enough.
There's your last piece, Kitty, until tomorrow. She doesn't cherish it at all.
You know a lot. But for some reason, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Marriage is not a death sentence. Nope.
Shoot.
Thank you. How would a man act when you turn down that proposal? You don't turn it down right away. You take the ring first. Duh. Then you change your mind later and keep going.
So I think about it. Takes the ring.
Y'all already know what I was going to say. Going to Applebee's. Okay, have a good time. Someone said they're going to Applebee's.
Good for you.
You did that and kept a $26,000 ring. Good for you. When they start making more wealth, how do you up the standards? Up the standards. When they start making more wealth. I don't know what you mean. Like, they were poor when they met you and now they're making more money and now they're not doing anything extra for you. Is that what you mean? Someone said, hey, Layla.
Hi.
So, okay, Layla, thanks.
Okay, goodbye, Mom.
Did you watch that movie?
Oh, it got boring. It got really boring.
Sorry.
Oh, let's say goodbye to Kitty. Let's me pet her because I fed her. Love you, Kitty.
What if you act too bougie and the sugar daddy is confused as to why you even need his money? He won't, because most bougie women expect money. You know, if you talk about all the money you make, then that's probably why. Don't tell people what you do. Okay. If you sent the Cash App request for $250 to a guy and he paid it, even though you said it was an accident, good idea. I'm gonna start doing that on PayPal. Oops. Somebody, like, whenever I check my inbox, I always get like these strange people that I don't know in the filtered messages. I'm just gonna start sending them apps. Pay me. Women prime is 21 to 25, downhill after that. That's right. Beyonce's downhill. Kim Kardashian is downhill. Nicki Minaj is downhill. Rihanna downhill. Like, all the women that you worship, downhill. J-Lo's downhill. Let me see who's uphill. Let me see who's 25. Let's see. Pop stars 25 and under. Let's see who you like.
I'm confused.
What?
On my YouTube video, you said hi, I hate you on it.
No, I didn't mean to.
What you mean to say then?
Love you.
No, why did it autocorrect it to hate then?
I'll fix it.
You should.
That's evil. How can I say that to my own child? I, that is bad.
I
What,
don't have food.
respond back so I can
No.
see it, and then just say okay, and then I'll it'll pop up and I can fix it. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Here we go. See the Miley Cyrus. Who else? Taylor Swift. Lord. Ariana Grande. Okay. She only has a few years left. Demi Lovato. She only has 3 years left. First, it's downhill. Oh my gosh, yes. There's just so much more grand. I mean, Beyonce has nothing on Taylor Swift, let me tell you. Okay. Taylor Swift is 29. Oh, this must be old. Whoops. Taylor Swift is not 29. Is she? I don't know. She might be now. Shoot. Anyway. She's 28. Oh, she's downhill. She... Anyway, they're downhill because you can't impress them. Anybody over 25, Dusties cannot impress. I'm trying to tell you. So, of course, they're downhill. You can't impress anyone that's over 25 because why? Because real life sets in. Bills set in. Real men set in. You know, they got someone else to compare you to now. So that's why they say that because they can't impress anyone over that age. Everybody under that age, oh yes, okay, yes, you think I'm pretty? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I'm cute. Oh yes. Oh, what's my name? It's this. They're impressed by stuff like that, by compliments. Okay, we already by 25, we already know we look good. What we need is some money. What we need is some stability. What we need is somebody who is masculine and is not asking us for anything. Okay. So, since we're not interested in you and we're like, please leave, mentally trying to telepathically beg you not to come over here, since we're doing that, you don't like us anymore because we're out of your league now. So, you got to go back over there to the chick that's still in college where you probably should be, or you should go over there to the chick that's just got out of high school, or go over here to the chick that's using a fake ID to get into wherever she got in because you can still impress her by buying her a $2 drink at whatever dusty hole in the wall you're at. But when you come 25 and up, oh, they want to travel now. They want to do A, B, C, and D. They want to go to the nice places. They want to go to this place. They want to go to concerts. They want to do this. They want to, and your little check, your little 3-digit check can't cover that. Okay. And so you got to go back down to where you belong. So don't be mad at us. Be mad at yourself for not being able to do better in life. How to compete with women at social gatherings? Do we just act like the pretty one? Mm-hmm. Act extra feminine. Thank you. Should ask it because I think ask any questions. Should you really act cocky in the beginning of a relationship so they know that you're the part? Yes. I would just say act confident, like you know your value. You don't have to be cocky with it. You just have to understand and know your value. Like you know they're lucky to be with you. That's how you need to act. How to respond when a man says money isn't everything. And I would say you're right, it's not everything, but it is very necessary and it is very well needed. Okay. I wouldn't say it's everything, but it's a lot. Because think about it. I'm trying to read something. I don't know some of these things you're asking, but just think about it. When a man says money isn't everything, it means he's broke. Get a clue, get a hint, get up and leave. Because, okay, think about this. A man with money would never say that. A man with money will never say money isn't everything. I promise you. Because why? Because he understands money. And he'll understand that a man who says that is broke and stupid. Money isn't everything, but it has a lot to do with everything. Okay. You can't have the things that you have without it. You can't say money isn't everything, but your baby mama or your mom is collecting government aid. Okay. It's not everything because you are getting help. Okay. So don't ever say that. If a man says that, he's broke. Get up and leave. Waste of time. Men with money study money. Okay, let's talk about it. Men with money study money. They understand money. They have investments. They make money makes money for them. They would never say something so stupid. Okay. Yep, this is true. Waste of time, waste of space, waste of resources. Yep. They are selling baby daddy cards for Father's Day at Target now. Ella, I'm done. Well, oh well. Money isn't everything to a dusty he, right? Okay. Do men like getting called handsome? I think so. I think men like getting complimented on their looks, but if they're really handsome, then don't do it. If they're ugly, call them handsome. Because they already know they're handsome if they are. All right, later. Okay. What time do you wake up to have all your priorities done? I wake up whenever I feel like it. It's summertime now, but in the during the school year, I gotta wake up when my kids get up for school. But I wake up whenever I feel like it in the summer. Shira, he says that, but he's rich. He's a Pisces, so emotional. Okay, well, just I don't know what rich is to some people. If he says money isn't everything, it means he's cheap. Okay, same thing as being broke. Am I a housewife? Yeah, I stay home all day. I don't work. Um, mhm. If a man is unhappily married, he's doing something wrong. LOL. I'm waiting for that verse. Most men who say, okay, y'all need to hear this and hear it good. Most men who say I'm unhappily married means I have a Bob the Builder wife that I want to cheat on with, but that I will not leave right now. Okay? That's what that means. I'm married. I'm telling you, I'm married. I'm not happy, basically, but I'm not leaving. That's what that means. Okay? A man who wants you and his wife is going to tell you straight up, I'm unhappily married. That means I told you I was married. I ain't happy. So if you want to deal, you can, you can't, whatever. That doesn't mean I'm gonna leave you for her. It just means I'm letting you know I'm married. My finances are tied up with this lady. We got kids, A, B, C, and D. That means don't expect me to leave her anytime soon. And plus, you're not really worth it. I'm unhappy. That's my fault. I'm unhappy. Okay. So that's all I'm saying. Don't get your hopes up when they tell you they're unhappy. Because, first of all, why would they tell you that? Why would they tell you they're unhappy instead of, but I'm in the middle of a divorce? Okay. And if they say I'm in the middle of the divorce or whatever, oh, really? Wow. Well, good luck with that, because that means you're just a rebound. Mhm. Anybody who's willing to give you money is a good target. Okay. So it doesn't matter. What That is what unhappy married men means. They tell you that to make you feel better when you, right? How do you respond when someone who you don't know pays for your meal? Smart. I get Starbucks paid for a lot. Um, I I just say, "Oh, thank you so much. That was so sweet." That's it. I didn't ask them to, right? Back in the old days, that's we already depended on people paying for our meal. Like me and my friends to hang out, and we eat at the bar area of the restaurant, and guys would just pay it. I thank you so much. That's why I'm like, these days, oh, I don't want to pay for your meal, even though I asked you out, want to be seen in public with you. Oh, hell no. We used to have men pay for our food, didn't even talk to us. Okay. That's why. That's why I can't understand why some women will sit there and pull out their wallets. That's silly. So if a guy's handsome, we can't give him compliments at all. If you want to look like a pygmy, sure, go ahead. Go give them compliments. Oh, you're so handsome. They already know they look good. Why are you telling them? Okay. That's just like when someone dies and you say, I'm sorry for your loss, or my condolences. They sick of hearing that. They don't want to hear. You need to say something totally different. Something that they don't hear all the time because now they think they got you because of their looks and they can pretty much call the shots after that. You're giving away power. Okay, you don't tell them they're handsome if they're really handsome. They already know they're handsome. Just like when if somebody comes up and tells a supermodel, "Oh, you're beautiful." Duh. I get paid because I'm beautiful. Duh. Thank you. I already know that. And what else do you got? Thank you making sense for the donation. So you don't tell them that. You tell them something different, like something that no one else is telling them. Oh, you're so smart. Most guys that are handsome probably hear handsome all the time. Tell them they're smart. Give them a different type of compliment. Don't give them compliments on their looks. Because anybody with money look good to me. Shoot, whatever. Um, so so men who are like a lion musk, what would you I don't know who that is. Somebody last name is Musk. Let me look him up because I don't know who that is, child. I don't know. A lion musk. Is he musty? Let me look it up. Okay, I see Elon Musk. Okay, I'm looking. Um, so what about it? The the Tesla dude? Oh, okay. What about it? Yeah, I don't know. He's a billionaire. Okay, so he made the Tesla. Okay, girl. Oh, I got you now. I have to look it up. I have to look it up. He made PayPal. Oh God, I love him then. Thank you. Thanks. I knew his face. I just didn't know his name. Okay. Yeah, I recognize him. He made the first internet directory. Wow. So he's pretty young. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. CEO. He's the same age as my sister. Too young for me. Ah, mhm, 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 hmm. He's married. Dang, he been married one. He married, divorced, then married again, and then married again. He married, then married another chick, divorced her, and then married her again. So find out that chick, Tallulah Riley, what she did, because she's got the power. Let me see. Tallulah Riley. Oh, I just looked her up. Insane. Tallulah Riley, English actress, appeared in Pride and Prejudice. Hmm. She was younger than him, of course. Hmm. Young blonde chick. He married her twice. Okay. Let me see what she looks like, what she's about. Let's see her. What's she playing? Pride and Prejudice. Hmm. She was on Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio. How Elon met his ex-wife. Okay, let's read this. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so it just tells you what he did. PayPal. Da, da, da. Okay. Um, fell into a slump as he's writing a book, hoping to lift his spirit. His friend convinced him to accompany him to a trip to London that July. The trip started out poorly, and then okay, blah 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 blah. His friend convinced him to join him on the night out at a bar called Whiskey Mist in Mayfair. At It was at this bar that Musk met his second wife, Tallulah. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So his friend says, I remember thinking that this guy probably didn't get to talk to young actresses a lot, and so he seemed quite nervous. Okay. He spoke to a lot of pretty girls in his life. But okay, Musk was fixated on Riley. He showed no interest in talking to any other pretty models that were at the club. Okay. They met at a club at a bar, and since she was, a little actress, he was more impressed by her. Okay, there you go. Mhm. There is a 90s documentary on YouTube, highly recommended. At his first wife appears. She is in it looking like a dusty while his new $1 million car is delivered. Oh my God. Gotta look at that. Um, Probably because she ignored him. Mhm, right. So yeah, she had her own life. She had her own thing going. Like she was an actress. She had her own life. She had her own goals. She had her own crap going, right? She wasn't rich like him. She had a little money, but she didn't have more money than him. She wasn't his competition. She had her own life. She could take it or leave it. So the other supermodels, they take pictures and starve themselves and hope to marry a billionaire. So he already knows what they're about. Supermodels are like the new escorts for rich men. But actresses a little bit different because they don't need you. They're famous already. They got the little notoriety. Mm. And a lot of other billionaires have watched them, you know, and might want to date them too. So they got competition. Mhm. Okay. She freestyled her way in. Okay. So what about ugly guys? I've told ugly guys that I was dating before that they were handsome and they got a big head about it and they started acting brand new. Well, if they're handsome to you, they're handsome. They can act like that. Men, you got to be careful what you tell them because they will think it's true. For me, I always compliment their intelligence. I always compliment their ability to earn so they can keep it up. If you got a big head about being handsome, that doesn't bring my money. Okay. If you got a big head about being smart, you got a big head, oh, you can cook good. Oh, wow, I'm impressed by your position. Oh, you got your career is really flourishing. I get on that because they want to keep going to impress me more on that level in which I'm complimenting them on. I don't care what they look like. Okay. So stop complimenting a man's looks. They don't care. Compliment what they can do, compliment their skill set, what their position is in the world. Compliment, oh, you're so good at saving money. You always give the best gifts. Compliment on what you want more of. Okay. Don't compliment on something that they already know or something that's going to give them a big head. Compliment on stuff that is going to bring you stuff. Okay. Now, sugar daddy wants you to text a lot and talk a lot and text. You just want the money. Tell him to send you money first. Tell him you're busy right now trying to do something. But if he sends you some money, you can kind of go and take a break. Mhm. Just keep sending him a PayPal and then stop talking. God needs some money. I can't sit here and comfortably talk to you and make you feel good about yourself if my funds are low. Okay. If you know him like that, if he's just a new person that you've never met, then of course he's not going to give you no money. You never met him. So I guess this Elon Musk dude is single now, huh? Single to mingle. Haha. Hmm. So He's done the actress. He's done the pick me. Who's next? Hmm. Men don't value loyalty because they feel entitled to a woman's loyalty. Exactly. hmm What do you say to a guy who thinks you're with him for his money? I'm just different than most of y'all, okay? Because they already know why I'm there. Okay. I don't pretend that I'm there for anything else. That's why I'm there. They already know. So for me, they already know because I'm obviously going to be way younger than them. And no young woman is going to date someone that old if there is no financial benefit to it. Okay. They already know this. So if they mention it, it's because they are self conscious about it. And they probably haven't dated many young women. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to politely tell them, it seems as you haven't really dated outside of your age range and you're a little bit uncomfortable with this. So, um, I have no problem with it. If you don't want to date someone younger than you gotta remind them of their age. If you're uncomfortable dating someone, a lot younger than you, then I perfectly understand. Um, but you did ask me out. Don't ignore the question and explain why he's saying those things to you. That's what I would do. I get psychological on people. I read between the lines and respond to what I read. That's usually what it is. If they say, oh, you're only with me for my money, duh. I'm not finna tell you, no, I'm not, and then try to prove it to you by being extra nice to you, trying to cover up a lie that's obvious. That's like saying, oh, um, you know, you're only here because I can offer you this is a duh. They should already know that by now. They're trying to play reverse psychology on you. Flip it back around. It's like, if you're not comfortable dating someone a lot younger than you, then I perfectly understand you. We could just be friends. Pull the friend card. Okay. That way, there's no pressure and he'll still buy you drinks or food or y'all can meet for lunch, whatever. Let's just be friends. That way, that's basically saying, I don't want your money. I can go get someone else's money. I don't need yours. We can be friends, which means I'll let you buy me lunch, drinks, and dinner, but I'm going to be over here taking this other dude seriously who ain't asking me stupid questions. Okay? That's what I do. Like, I'll just call it. You've been dating for 4 months and you haven't paid for anything. Oh, that's good. Okay. Let's see. I met a guy, but he's moving to Dallas for a six-figure job opportunity and going through a divorce. I'm 23, he's 36. Should I even take him seriously or let it go? Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. Because as soon as he starts getting that money and he's in a new city, a new town, he not finna drag old stuff to a new town. Let it go. Okay. And he's got to pay for a divorce. Let it go. If he wants you, he will call you after all that crap is done and be like, you want to come to Dallas? There you go. But if you have a long drawn out, you don't love me, you're moving away. If you have a long drawn out, stupid ending, he will never think of you the same and he won't call you. So you just tell him, oh, go ahead and go have, like you don't care, like you can replace him. That's what you need to do. Go, explore all the opportunities you have in Dallas. I wish you the best of luck. You know, um, we'll always be friends. Let me know, when you get settled, Send me some pictures of your place and, good luck with everything. That's it. Cut it. Okay. Don't try to hang on like a pygmy because long distance relationships don't work. If he didn't ask you to move with him, he don't want you there. Okay. Mhm. Right. So if he didn't ask you to move with him, then he don't want you there. Okay. Cut it. Don't even try to hang on a stupid long distance relationship. Just cut those. I Every time someone asks me about a long distance relationships, I already tell them I don't consider those real relationships. Don't ask me about them. Okay. Some people take long distance relationships more seriously than people in marriages. That's why I don't think that people who do long distance relationships are all the way there. Okay. You need to be in the same place where you can see, touch, smell, you know, hear that person. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, and don't if you haven't slept with him yet, don't give it up to him just because he's moving. Because some guys lie and say they're moving just to get it real quick, and then they ghost you, and then you see him out with some other girl. Oh, I'm in town for the weekend. Don't give it up. That's the oldest trick in the book. I'm moving. If he moves, say, "Oh, good luck." Da da da. Don't feel like, "Oh, I'm gonna lose you." Mhm. What do you do if someone you don't want is flirting with you? Get some money, steal, ask him for whatever you need at that moment in time. You want to get rid of him and he's broke, he'll leave. If you still think he has a chance, he'll give you what you want. Okay, let's just say someone that I would never talk to is, with talking to me and approaching me. My drink would be all the way down here, nothing left on it, and I'll be like until he offers me to buy me a drink. He'll offer to buy me a drink. Oh, thank you so much. I'll keep drinking and let him talk because I'm not doing it. Um, oh my God, if we're at a restaurant, I'm like, oh my God, do y'all have a menu? I'm not gonna order food at the same time. "Oh, this looks so good. Oh my God, have you had this before? Yeah, you want that? Sure. If they wasting your time, waste their money. Okay. Oh, okay, let me get this and a refill of my drink. And what and it's on his tab. What were you saying? Oh yeah, well, da 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 da. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, then right when it's time to go, when you finished your food and your drink, he starts trying to ask you for your number. Then you say, "Oh my God, my phone is off right now. I need to get some minutes on it. So if I gave you my number, I don't know how long it'll be until you be able to call me." Well, how much are your minutes, baby? How much money do you need? Well, I don't get paid until like next week. So, but first I have to pay my phone bill and then I have to pay my mom back for something. Well, how much do you need? There you go. Get the money. Then say, "Oh my God, thank you so much." Get the money and give him your phone number or whatever. Just block it after he called the first time. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Free food, free money, free drinks. Give him your phone number and then block it. Okay. Mm-hmm. We here for the entertainment. Well, just think of it this way. He had fun talking to you in public, knowing that there was no way you're ever gonna be with him. Just just the feeling of being able to do nice things for you, buy you a drink, buy you dinner. That was his date. He was on a date. He didn't even like that was the date. Okay. So you allowed him to buy you dinner and drinks. That's a date. He should be happy. He had a date with somebody that was way out of his league. Um, there's just no date two. Okay. So your girlfriend worked 60 hours a week and brought home and paid every bill, and he said he would be ashamed to have a wife work to keep him up. I never seen a man love a woman so much. What? That made zero sense. My girlfriend worked 60 hours a week and bought a home and paid every bill. He said he would be ashamed to have a wife work to keep him up. I never seen a man love a woman. I don't understand. I think girlfriend meant boyfriend, maybe. If it was boyfriend, it would make sense. Oh, grandfather. Okay, because GF means girlfriend. Okay, cool. Do you have tips on getting an athlete? They're usually younger, so all these same tips work on. No, you got to wait till they old, retired, and almost broke. You got a few little dollars left, then they start. But right now, it's too much competition. All you're going to be is a groupie to them. You know, you can be the groupie. And if you're the jealous type, they ain't gonna, you got to be down for, oh, when I'm out of town, when I'm on the road, you know what it is. You got to be accepting of all the women, him cheating and all that. So if you want an NBA player and you understand this and you're worthy, you remind them of somebody that they like, perhaps. If you're their dream woman, perhaps, because they all got a dream woman. Okay. They all have a dream woman, they have a type. And if you fit that type and you're just not a groupie that is there for the night, you got to know their type. Okay. They all have a type. You got to see who they like star wise, like who they like on television, who their favorite artists are. Because usually they have crushes on pop stars or actresses, and that is their type. You can't say, I want an athlete, but you're the opposite of what they find that's their type. So you got to find their type first. And usually, if you're not their type, but you're a groupie, they will still they'll still sleep with you. They'll still see you a couple times. But if you're not their type, they're not going to take you seriously anyway. If you're not impressive, if you're not well spoken, if you're not something to take home to mother, someone to present on television or whatever, they're not going to take you seriously. So you got to class it up. You're not a groupie. You got to be a classy woman for them to even give you the type of look of girlfriend or wife. So if you just want to sleep with them a couple times, be the groupie. If you want to catch their attention for real, be the wife type, the kind that looks like a wife, respectable, classy, not looking like every other groupie. Also, you got to find out their type. So you need to research them, like who's their favorite this, who's their favorite that, what's their favorite song. You got to research them and understand a lot. You got to do your research, basically. And act like you don't know who they are. You got to be like, you don't know who they are. Should you tell your man when you get hit on by guys? I only tell him if it's hilarious and funny. Like, I don't tell him all the time because that would just get annoying. But when it's hilarious and funny, I will tell him. Or like if they do it in front of Layla and Sasha, Layla will tell him, "Guess what, Daddy? This man was trying to talk to mommy." I was like, "Who is this man?" Um, Shira, what if you like a sugar daddy who's only into Asian women? Um, I hope you're Asian. That's what it is. I hope you're Asian. My man got annoyed for telling him. Good, he should. I don't tell him unless it's something hilarious or the kids tell him. You're just looking for a good husband who's going to be a good father to your kids. I don't want to be a gold digger. I just want a stable man. Okay. But still, like I said, even if you don't want money, you still got to go older to find that. Okay. You still got to go for an older man to find that. You understand? Because think about it. Most women are more mature than men. Y'all know this. I say this on every video. So if you're 36, your man needs to at least be 46 if you just want a normal man. Okay. The same age, it's not the same age mentally. Just not. Women are always more mature, more responsible, and have different priorities. You got to go 10 years older if you just want a normal relationship. Okay. Mhm. I don't want kids, they'd ruin your body. I think I will adopt. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, I didn't want kids either. Until I had them. I was not a child person. Like, do not ask me to babysit. No. It's like, oh, well, I guess I like mine. Yes, I like my own kids. Nobody else's. Very few. Um, like I said, oh, y'all are talking to each other. Okay, well, have fun in that conversation. What would you do if your mom wants to match you with a Dusty? Ask her if he has money. If she says no, say, I'm not interested. Or have her pay you to go on the date because you know he ain't got no money and you're not paying. How to react when your guy wants to go fishing all weekend? Plan a girls' weekend. Why you got to be with him all the time? You go to New Orleans. Shoot, I was trying to go to New Orleans, but I can't go when I wanted to go. So I have to go another time. But go somewhere else. You go do something. Why you got to be with him all the time? Plan you a trip. Okay. Go get you some go have fun by yourself. You get to be single for a whole weekend. What are you doing? If you want to go fishing, let him go. He obviously feels like he can and don't have to worry about you. So go do what you gotta do. Go have fun. Let him go. Let him be. Let him be. As soon as you try to start controlling what somebody can do, that's when it starts to get bad. Mhm. Your mom was trying to get you to shack up with a guy and pay half the rent. Ah, good. And you refused. Good. You get your own place. Good. Hi, can you interview some of the successful gold diggers in your Facebook group? Actually, a lot of them are not able to do that because they have to stay anonymous. Okay, because they don't want all their business out there like that. But if I can find one that I feel is successful, then I'll see. But a lot of them do not want to be on a video like this. That will just ruin everything, right? Mhm. Have you ever had a man try to get money out of you? Um, they know better. They never ask me for anything because they are. I ain't got it. I'm broke. I'm broke all the time. Every day. Every time somebody, I'm broke. I ain't got it. I don't have it. Broke. I just paid this. I just paid that. I don't have it. Never have it. So I don't brag on what I have to anybody, unless they're not. I don't brag on stuff like that to people I know, so they never ask me for anything. To everybody, I'm broke. I depend on James. I ain't got no money. I'm struggling. Don't come to me. Don't ask me for nothing. Why? Because I don't got it. I don't do loans. I don't care if you're gonna pay me back or not. I just don't have it. I'm so sorry. I never loan out money. Never. Never, never. If I give someone money, it's a gift. I don't need it back. But no, I do not loan out money. I'm the last person anyone calls when they want something. Okay? That's how I like it. That's how you need to be. You're about to move in with your sugar daddy. You've been together for a year and a half. You're 20, he's 47. Oh, he's trying to have fun. He's finna hit his midlife crisis. He ain't trying to get married right now. What you have to do is show him that marriage and life with you will be the best adventure ever. Don't try to get married at 20. He got you at 20 for a reason. Okay? Wait at least till you're 25 to get married. This is the situation where you can wait because you're so young. Okay? If you try to rush to get married now, you're going to be divorced before you're 25 because he's still going through the midlife crisis. He wants to be young, he wants a girlfriend. You understand? When he's so attached to you that he can never fathom his life without you, around 24, 25, that's when he will marry you. Okay? Do not try to get married now. You'll be divorced before you're 25. Okay? Don't do it. It's not worth it. And once he marries you, he's going to treat you different anyway. Okay? You're not going to get as much. You're not going to be able to demand as much. You're not going to be able to do a lot of stuff. So, at any moment, as a girlfriend to a man who's going through his midlife crisis, you can leave. You can upgrade. You can be gone. That's what keeps them on their toes. Okay? So, no, don't try to get wifed up until you're over 25. Okay? Mhm. Don't even talk about it. Just let him have the fantasy of having a girlfriend again. Okay? Or a girlfriend. I don't know if he's been married before. Hmm. Move in all you want. That means you're exclusive. He's paying all your bills. You get money. But don't marry until you're at least 25. Go ahead and move in. Have fun. Go on trips. Go on vacations. Get him to buy you clothes. Go shopping. Have Put up a Christmas tree together. Have friends over. Have parties. Be young. Have fun. That's why he got you. You're 20. He wants the 20-year-old fantasy. Do it. Don't try to be some wife right now. Go have fun. Throw parties. Hire DJs. Throw costume parties on Halloween. Go to Mardi Gras. Do stuff fun. You're young. Go have fun. Mhm. Um, I want to sweep you off your feet, LJL. Huh? You can young men be tricked the same? No. If y'all ask me about a young man one more time, I'm gonna tell you, waste of time. If you just want a young man to have a young man, then have a young man. But when you're trying to get money, no. Mhm. If you want advice on young guys, use reverse psychology. If you want money, go to their dad or their grandfather, okay? Or their uncle, not them. Okay. That's silly. Why would you target someone for money that doesn't have money? That's silly. Mhm. Like, why would you risk robbing someone that was broke? That's the whole point. Like, does it make sense? So, what if we meet a man who has a lot of money and he has a big ego? Should we stroke his ego or act like we're not impressed? Okay, here's the thing. When you meet a man with a lot of money, has an ego, let him talk. Act like you've met men with money before. Let him talk, act impressed a little bit, but not over the top. It's like, oh wow, it's interesting. Wow. Wow, yes. Don't be overly impressed, but don't be under impressed. You know. He if you're not overly impressed and not under impressed, he knows he has to try something else. Okay. It's like, I don't know. I guess because I hung around a lot of different types of people when I was young and up into my teens, into my early 20s. And after, it's just, you get to know people and how they react to certain things, and you know how to act accordingly. If you're unsure about how to act around certain people, go hang out in many different places, go to different neighborhoods, go to different areas, go to different um, bars and restaurants and stuff on the different sides of town. Get into the crowds that you want to be a part of. If you're not familiar with how people with money act, talk, walk, and what their weaknesses because you haven't been in the environment to study them, then you're not going to know anything. Go around them, figure things out. Hmm. 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 They say seduction is a slow process and women usually give up too soon or get emotional. What do you say about that? I say it's true. Women get too emotionally attached and they forget that it's a game. If you want to know how, okay, y'all go get a cat. Cats play games, mental games. Dogs don't. My cat will play a power game with you. She will not come to you when you call her sometimes, but when you're doing something else, oh, she's on your lap. She wants your attention. She's this, and that, But if you call her, she's gonna sit right there and let you look at her, not come. Then she'll walk around and look all cute, like, "Oh, I wish I could pet her right now. Oh, she's so sweet. Or why won't she come over?" They will make you think. They will have you wrapped around your finger. And they won't give in even if you have food. If they don't want to go over there, they're not coming even if you have food. But when they feel like it, when they want to, they're going to jump on your lap and get your attention. So seduction is more of a power play. It's more of a power game. It's more of a game. And if you treat it emotionally, you're going to lose. Okay? It is a game. Okay, I play the same game with my cat, and I will open the cat food in front of her, and she'll be over there, and I'm like, "This smells so good." I'm playing the game right back with her. She'll get close, but she'll always keep her power. The cat will keep the power because they're smart like that. And no matter if I open up wet cat food, dry cat food, cat snacks. She's not coming because she has it in her mind that she wants the power in that moment. She will not come. But then I have no food. I'm sitting up here. That's why I call her food dear. And she jumps up in my face. Okay. She decides when I pet her. Okay. That's how you got to be. You can't get emotionally, well, why doesn't he call? Well, why did he do this? But I can't, it's been a long time. It's a game. Forget that. It does your feelings, put them on hold and play the game to win. To win. Okay. Women are too emotional, and that's why they always lose in certain circumstances. You're too emotional. It's a game. You have to approach every relationship like a game of power. That's it. Mhm. How to switch off emotions. See your relationship as a game of power. That's you don't really have to switch them off. You have to understand what you're doing. Are your emotions on at work? You know, you have all these emotions when your boss tells you something is wrong and you need to go fix it and this is and that. No, because you're at work. Turn on the game when you're out and about. Okay, it's a game. The winner gets what they want. You don't have to be a gold digger to play the game. You just have to get what you want. Whatever it is you want, that's your goal. Hmm. Dusty's dying alone and better for the future. Is the game worth it? Sometimes trying to treat someone how they treat you or play the game. Someone how they treat you. Is the game worth it? You can't use reverse psychology on me. Uh-huh. Well, there's a way to, but I ain't gonna tell you. But there's a way to use it on someone who don't think that it can be done to them. What if you're not seeking a level up lifestyle? Uh, okay. If you're not seeking a level up lifestyle or a sugar daddy, then you still have to play the game. It's a power game. You still have to play the game. Mhm. You'd rather have your pride. Okay, yeah, pride keeps you warm at night. Pride pays bills. Pride looks good on your arm. Mhm. Mhm. I have. Mhm. If you were born with, that's funny. Do you believe in tit for tat? No, I believe in strategy. Okay, that's what I believe in. Strategy. What do you believe in? Well, hopefully y'all got something out of this video. And I'm going to go ahead and end it now because it's at 2 hours because it's a long video. I didn't get validation from your dad. That's why you're bitter. X. I don't know if you're talking to somebody in there, so I can't answer that. You leveled up in 3 days, guy, for the first day freestyling. He is so vulgar, arrogant, and talks about sex a lot, but he has money, a lot of it. Thank you for the video. Thank you. All right. Well, good luck, all of y'all. Remember, if you want to be loved, men, be stable and generous. Because nobody can fall in love with a broke man unless they like that struggle love. All right, see you later.